Good evening, sports fans. Shalary Joseph is back in the post of head coach of the national senior men's team. This after the Grenada Football Association parted ways with Terry O'Connor a little over his one-year anniversary in the position of head coach. Joseph first became head coach of Grenada national team in March 2018. In March 2020, he returned to the United States and joined his former club, the New England Revolution. He was in a coaching role. The former New England Revolution midfielder had then signed a 2-year contract to be the coach of the Grenada national team, for whom he made 20 appearances over his entire career. The association has not offered much in ways of reasons for Connor's departure, except to say the relationship was no longer working out to be mutually satisfying. At the time of his installation, the FA had stated that Connor came with 25 years of senior coaching and management experience under his belt in the Premier League, English Football League, the Republic of Ireland, and internationally in Cyprus. As returning head coach, Joseph's first order of business is preparation for Grenada's engagement in the CONCACAF Nations League. Former national player Anthony Nixon Modeste will serve as his assistant once he begins. Para-athletes Shauna Charles and Tyler Smith will start their individual campaign on the 4th and 6th and 7th of September, respectively. Smith, a student at the J.W. Fletcher Secondary School, is the 2022 Commonwealth Games bronze medalist in the discus. He'll participate in the F-63 shot for men. Shauna Charles will compete in the F-46 javelin and F-46 shot put. It's her second Paralympic Games. She was also a member of the first ever Grenada team in 2021 in Tokyo. The coach of the two-member athletic team is Bassanio Nicholas, a level 1 coach who's worked with para-athletes over the last year and a half. The Grenada delegation is led by Alvin Clouden, Chief of Mission and General Secretary of the Grenada Paralympic Committee. Cricket West Indies has announced the squad for the West Indies senior women's team that will participate in the highly anticipated ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2024. The tournament is set to take place from the 3rd of October to the 20th of October in the United Arab Emirates, with the West Indies aiming to showcase their best talent on the global stage. The West Indies have been placed in Group B, along with Bangladesh, England, Scotland, and South Africa. The squad will be led by Haley Matthews and features a mix of experienced players and promising talent, reflecting the depth and versatility of West Indies women's cricket. The West Indies women's team will begin their T20 World Cup campaign on the 4th of October 2024 against South Africa, with the goal of bringing the prestigious title back to the Caribbean. And still with cricket, Cricket West Indies CWI President Dr. Kishore Shallow says plans are already afoot to host a domestic T20 competition next year to determine the Caribbean representatives for the 2028 Olympic Games in Los Angeles. Shallow, who once again welcomes cricket's return to the Olympic Games, pointed out that his administration is already in dialogue with the Caribbean Premier League, or CPL. It's their hierarchy to stage the domestic competition in 2025. Cricket, which last featured at an Olympic Games in 1900, was always set for a long-awaited return to the global multi-sport showpiece, and the International Olympic Committee, the IOC, last year confirmed that cricket and 4 other sports, including baseball, softball, flag football, lacrosse, and squash, will return for the LA Games. Shallow also explained that the CPL champions cannot represent the region at the Olympic Games, given that the tournament is franchise-based and involves players from other parts of the world. So as such, he revealed that he's engaged CARICOM leaders regarding plans for a domestic T20 competition, from which the winners or top finishers would secure the coveted Olympic Games spots. And that's what's been happening in the world of sports.